In the first video, we dissected this static mesh. We created two parts, the toggle and the housing, and then we combined it all in a blueprint. After that, in the part 2 video, we created the interactable switch by combining the logic with the static mesh that were put together. In the third video, I'll show you how to trigger a light every time you trigger the toggle. So first, duplicate this by Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Press F2 on it to rename. Rename it to functional switch. You can actually rename it whatever you want, but that's what I'm renaming it to. Oh, by the way, if you go to your lerp note, remember in the last episode we had a problem. I basically realized after I restarted my Unreal Engine that maybe it was just a bug, I don't know. But once I put 10 back in there, it kind of fixed itself. So just update if you wanna update it on your project. You can see it's working fine now. It's just FYI. Open up the blueprint, go to your viewport, and add a spotlight. Just rename it to something like light. You can do whatever you want. Rename it to whatever you want. Does not really matter. Just drag it a bit up. Bring it out. Rotate it to -90, or so that the cone will look downwards, face downwards. Move it a little bit up. Compile. So now you can see the light should be shining here. Let me remove this. No, wait. Just yeah, here's the light. This one here, here's this light. So this is the one we are working with. Just move it a little bit more away. Something like that. Should do just fine. I've tested. Yeah, I can more or less see the switch. Can actually bring it back a little bit more. That should be fine. Yeah, I'm happy with it. You can modify it further if you need to. For the purpose of this tutorial, this should be sufficient. From here, we want to trigger the light. So we say set visibility, and then you select the light, whatever you rename this to. You select that. drag this to here. Tidy it up a little bit. And then compile. You can see it's triggering it now, but the light is still on when you load into the game. Let's do that again. You can see there's light here. That's what you don't want, that because the light is off. Once it's on, nothing happens. So we set the visibility of the light to whatever the status of this variable here is, based on your toggle position. So what we want to do is go to light and search there for that visibility and untick it, because we will set it here. This should fix it. You can see there's no light source here. It's dark, completely dark. Switch it on, triggers the light. Switch off. You can see it's working perfectly. Now when you trigger the one I used, you can hear there's like a buzzing noise, like a transformer buzzing noise. Let's add that to the switch here. Okay, from here, let's add the sound. Add a variable, call it sound. Change the variable type to sound base. Sorry about that. From here, remember I said do not delete the when blink and play in the beginning. So we're going to use that to set the sound. So the light cue. Now you will only have this if you are using the Unreal Engine, I mean the Water Engine template. Compile. Take all of this, move it to the right. Break this pen. Add here the spawn sound application, I think. There's it. Then the sound. Light cue. And then return it. Then break this note, because we're starting it and then we have to stop it. HM stop sound. And then the location will be get world location and then select your light. Just bring this down a little bit, and then the sound. Instead of adding sound cue, We already set it, yeah. My mistake. We just says waggle sound. Get sound. This should do it. Let's test it. There we are. It's working. And it goes away. But now, for some reason, it's following the player. The sound is not fixed to that location. How do we fix that? In order to fix that, all you have to do is go to your spawn sound application node. Select on attenuation settings. Select on general. This is if you are using the Horror Engine template. Let's test it now. You can see walking away, the sound is not following the player, which is quite irritating. That's it for this part of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was useful. And if it was useful, please consider subscribing and liking my video. I'd honestly appreciate that. And have a good one.